ever woken from a dream feeling that it was trying to tell you something essential about yourself, yet you couldn't quite grasp the meaning? Dreams are more than fleeting images or random memories. They are messages from the deepest parts of your psyche, gateways to understanding your unconscious mind, your shadow, and the hidden patterns that shape your life. Carl Jung believed that every symbol, every recurring motif carries wisdom, guidance, and insight, waiting to be uncovered and integrated into your conscious awareness. As you journey through this exploration, consider this: the dreams you've ignored, the symbols you've brushed aside. They may be whispering truths about your fears, desires, and untapped potential. This is an invitation to listen deeply, to begin decoding the messages your mind is sending from its most mysterious depths. If you've ever felt that your dreams are trying to speak to you, hit the subscribe button and give this video a like. Join us on this journey as we uncover the symbols and archetypes that can guide you toward your inner wisdom and true self. Dreams are not just reflections of daily events. They are portals to the unconscious, revealing truths about ourselves that our conscious mind often overlooks. Carl Jung believed that within these nocturnal narratives lie messages from the hidden layers of our psyche, offering insight into unresolved emotions, suppressed desires, and unrecognized strengths. A simple image in a dream, a winding path, a falling object, or a shadowy figure can signify complex patterns in your life, guiding you towards self-awareness and transformation. When you pay attention to the recurrent themes and symbols in your dreams, you begin to see the connections between your inner world and your waking experiences. Jung emphasized that dreams act as mirrors, reflecting the aspects of ourselves that we may fear to confront or have not yet understood. They are invitations to explore, to interpret, and to integrate these hidden elements into conscious life. At this stage, you may notice the first whispers of insight beginning to emerge from your dream world. Allow yourself to pause, reflect, and consider what messages are being delivered. This is not simply curiosity. It is the first step toward deeper self-knowledge, emotional clarity, and personal growth. In dreams, the shadow self often appears as the parts of ourselves we deny, suppress, or avoid acknowledging. Carl Jung described the shadow as a reservoir of unacknowledged strength, creativity, and hidden wisdom, but when ignored, it manifests as fear, self-doubt, and limitations. Dreams provide a safe space for these shadow elements to surface, allowing us to confront what we have resisted in waking life. When a shadow figure or dark presence appears in a dream, it is not meant to harm you. It is a teacher, guiding you to recognize patterns, habits, and fears that limit your potential. By observing these symbols without judgment, you begin to integrate the qualities your conscious mind has rejected, transforming the shadow from a source of limitation into a catalyst for growth. As you reflect on these dream experiences, consider how these hidden aspects are showing up in your daily life. Are there repeated fears, tendencies, or inner conflicts that mirror the figures in your dreams? Confronting these parts of yourself with curiosity and openness allows the shadow to become a source of insight, strength, and empowerment, helping you move closer to your authentic self. Jung believed that our dreams are filled with archetypal figures, universal symbols that emerge from the collective unconscious and carry profound psychological meaning. The hero, the wise old man, the trickster, or the great mother. These figures are not just characters in a dream. They are messengers guiding you toward understanding, growth, and alignment with your authentic self. Each archetype reflects patterns, strengths, and challenges that exist within you, often showing up when transformation or insight is needed. When an archetypal figure appears, it is inviting you to recognize the qualities it embodies. A hero may be urging courage, a wise old man may point to the need for reflection, while a trickster could reveal hidden resistance or self. These symbolic figures help bridge the gap between conscious awareness and unconscious wisdom, providing a framework to understand your fears, desires, and potential. By reflecting on these archetypes in your dreams, you begin to decode the messages of the unconscious, discovering guidance that can influence your decisions, relationships, and personal growth. Engaging with these symbols allows you to integrate the lessons they offer, creating alignment between your inner world and the choices you make in waking life. Dreams often communicate through emotions, using feelings as powerful symbols to reveal what your conscious mind cannot fully perceive. Anger, fear, sadness, or joy in a dream may represent unprocessed experiences or inner conflicts waiting to be acknowledged. Carl Jung emphasized that emotions in dreams are messengers from the unconscious, guiding you to areas of your life that require attention, reflection, and healing. For example, dreaming of overwhelming sadness might indicate unresolved grief, while intense fear could point to an unacknowledged anxiety in waking life. Dreams translate complex psychological states into symbolic narratives, allowing you to safely explore emotions that might otherwise be suppressed or ignored. By engaging with these emotional symbols, you gain insight into hidden motivations, patterns, and desires that influence your behavior and choices. Decoding the emotions in your dreams involves observing them with curiosity and openness, rather than judgment or avoidance. By doing so, you begin to integrate these messages into your conscious awareness, reclaiming energy previously trapped in avoidance and allowing it to be directed toward personal growth and self-understanding. Dreams, therefore, are not just fleeting experiences, they are emotional maps guiding you toward greater clarity, wisdom, and inner alignment. Recurring dreams are a window into persistent messages from the unconscious. When a dream repeats, whether it's a scenario, symbol, or feeling, it indicates that the psyche is trying to communicate something important that has not yet been fully understood or integrated. Carl Jung emphasized that these recurring patterns often point to unresolved issues, unacknowledged desires, or lessons that are essential for personal growth and self. For instance, repeatedly dreaming about being chased may reflect avoidance in waking life, while recurring dreams of falling could signify a fear of losing control or a need to surrender to circumstances. These dreams are invitations to pause, reflect, and interpret the underlying message, offering a path to uncover hidden truths about your emotions, behaviors, and unconscious motivations. By paying attention to these recurring patterns, you gain access to the guidance of your unconscious mind, allowing you to recognize and address the themes that influence your waking life. Engaging consciously with these repetitions not only provides insight, but also fosters integration of the unconscious, moving you closer to a more authentic, aware, and empowered self. Animals in dreams are more than familiar creatures. They are symbols of instinct, intuition, and hidden aspects of the self. Jung believed that animals often embody archetypal forces and qualities within the unconscious, offering guidance and insight into our psychological and spiritual state. A lion may represent courage, a snake transformation, or a bird freedom, each appearing in a dream to draw attention to inner strengths, instincts, or challenges that require acknowledgement. When an animal appears, it is often inviting you to observe its behavior and your interaction with it. How you respond can reveal how you relate to these inner qualities. A predator may signify fears or unresolved aggression, while a gentle animal may symbolize nurturing or untapped empathy. These symbolic interactions are not random. They are the unconscious mind's way of communicating hidden truths, showing you what needs attention, cultivation, or integration. Engaging consciously with the animal symbols in your dreams helps you connect with your instinctual wisdom, harness your intuition, and develop a deeper understanding of yourself. By recognizing and interpreting these signs, you can integrate strengths and insights from your unconscious into your conscious life, guiding you toward personal growth, self-awareness, and authentic expression. Carl Jung described the Anima and Animus as the unconscious feminine and masculine aspects within each person. The Anima is the inner feminine in men, while the Animus is the inner masculine in women. In dreams, these figures often appear as guides, teachers, or symbolic representations of traits we need to integrate to achieve psychological balance and wholeness. For instance, a man dreaming of a wise, nurturing woman may be encountering his Anima, reflecting qualities of intuition, empathy, and receptivity that he needs to embrace. Similarly, a woman dreaming of a strong, assertive man may be connecting with her Animus, signaling the need to develop confidence, rationality, and determination. These dream figures are not literal. They are archetypal representations of the opposite qualities within us that, when acknowledged, create harmony and inner alignment. By engaging with the Anima or Animus in dreams, we begin to integrate the opposite energies, overcoming imbalances that may be causing inner conflict or limiting growth. Recognizing these symbols allows us to embrace our full potential, foster self. Jung emphasized that the journey of integrating these aspects is essential for achieving psychological wholeness and spiritual guiding us toward balance and a richer understanding of our inner world. Dreams are not only reflections of the unconscious. They are creative problem-solving spaces where solutions emerge that the conscious mind may overlook. Carl Jung emphasized that the unconscious communicates through symbols and narratives, allowing us to process complex issues, emotions, and decisions in ways that rational thinking alone cannot. By observing patterns, symbols, and emotions in dreams, we gain insight into personal challenges and guidance for navigating real-life situations. For example, a dream where you navigate a labyrinth may reveal a path through a complicated personal or professional challenge, while dreams of crossroads or choices may highlight inner conflicts and the options that align with your authentic self. These dream experiences are symbolic messages, urging reflection and conscious integration. They provide a psychological rehearsal of scenarios, helping you anticipate outcomes and make more informed decisions when awake. Engaging with dreams as problem-solving tools allows us to unlock hidden resources within the unconscious, including creativity, intuition, and resilience. By decoding and reflecting on these messages, we can transform challenges into opportunities for growth, aligned with our true intentions, and step closer to the life we are meant to live. Dreams, in this sense, are guides and allies, offering practical and spiritual insight that can profoundly influence our waking lives. Carl Jung believed that many dream symbols are mythic and universal, emerging from the collective unconscious, the shared psychological heritage of humanity. These symbols, which include archetypes like the hero, the wise old man, or the mother, carry profound messages that transcend personal experience, pointing to timeless truths about human nature, growth, and potential. They serve as guides, offering insight into both individual challenges and universal patterns of transformation. For instance, dreaming of a heroic journey, a sacred temple, or a cosmic event may symbolize stages of personal growth, spiritual awakening, or psychological transformation. These symbols often appear during moments of inner conflict, decision-making, or emotional turbulence, signaling opportunities for integration, reflection, and self-understanding. Jung emphasized that paying attention to these recurring archetypal motifs allows us to tap into wisdom beyond the personal, connecting us with the deep currents of the unconscious that shape human experience. By recognizing and interpreting mythic and universal symbols, we gain access to insights that illuminate our inner path, highlight hidden patterns, and guide us toward greater self-awareness, authenticity, and spiritual growth. Engaging with these symbols allows the dreamer to connect personal experiences with larger truths, facilitating both psychological and spiritual dreams frequently depict transformation and rebirth, signaling that the psyche is undergoing profound change and renewal. Carl Jung viewed these symbols as indicators that we are shedding old patterns, outdated beliefs, or limiting behaviors to make space for personal and spiritual growth. Transformation in dreams often appears through symbolic death and rebirth, emerging from darkness into light, or metamorphosis into a new form, reminding us that growth requires courage, release, and openness to change. For example, dreaming of emerging from a cocoon, rising from ashes, or crossing a river reflects an inner shifter, conscious or unconscious evolution in thought, emotion, or identity. Such dreams invite the dreamer to embrace the unknown, confront hidden fears, and integrate aspects of the self that have remained dormant. Transformation in dreams is never random. It is a conscious signal to engage with your inner process, fostering resilience, wisdom, and self-mastery. By observing and interpreting these dreams, we can actively participate in our own psychological and spiritual integrating lessons from the unconscious to redefine who we are and how we move through the world. Each dream of transformation is a subtle call to step into a more authentic, empowered, and awakened self, preparing us to live in alignment with our true potential. Dreams often serve as subtle guides, offering insight into choices and decisions that our conscious mind may struggle to resolve. Carl Jung believed that the unconscious communicates through dreams, using symbols, scenarios, and emotional tones to highlight options, consequences, and internal conflicts. By paying attention to these messages, we can gain clarity on paths that align with our authentic self and our deepest values. For example, dreaming of crossroads, forked paths, or multiple doors may symbolize real-life decisions, with each route reflecting a different aspect of your desires, fears, or potential outcomes. Similarly, dreams of receiving advice or guidance from a figure can indicate intuition nudging you towards a choice that serves your growth. These messages are rarely literal. They require interpretation, reflection, and awareness to uncover the wisdom hidden within the unconscious. When we treat dreams as decision-making tools, we are invited to engage consciously with our inner guidance, integrate previously hidden insights, and make choices that align with our personal and spiritual evolution. The process transforms decision-making from a source of stress or confusion into an opportunity for growth, helping us act with clarity, confidence, and authenticity in our waking lives. Dreams are deeply connected to intuition, the inner knowing that transcends rational thought. Carl Jung emphasized that interpreting dreams requires a balance between logical analysis and intuitive understanding, allowing us to access hidden truths about our psyche. Intuition helps us decode the symbols, patterns, and emotions in dreams, revealing guidance, warnings, and insights that our conscious mind might overlook. For instance, Noticing a recurring symbol or figure and trusting the feelings it evokes can illuminate its meaning. A dream of dark waters might intuitively signal emotional depth, while a guiding light could represent emerging clarity or spiritual insight. The intuitive response to these dream images allows us to connect with archetypal wisdom, align with our authentic path, and integrate unconscious material into our conscious lives. By cultivating intuition and reflecting on the emotional and symbolic content of dreams, we develop a closer relationship with the unconscious, allowing it to guide our choices and actions. Dreams become more than experiences of the night. They transform into a personal oracle, offering insight into our spiritual growth, decision-making, and psychological well-being. Jung believed that engaging our intuition in dream interpretation is key to unlocking the latent wisdom contained within our unconscious mind. The true power of dreams lies in their integration into waking life. Carl Jung taught that dreams are not just messages to be observed, they are tools for conscious transformation, guiding us to apply insights from the unconscious to our daily experiences. By reflecting on dream symbols, archetypes, and emotional themes, we uncover lessons about ourselves, our relationships, and our purpose, allowing us to live with greater clarity and authenticity. Integration begins with awareness and reflection, journaling dreams, exploring recurring symbols, and noticing emotional responses that persist into waking life. By doing this, the messages of the unconscious become practical guides, helping us recognize patterns, overcome limitations, and make choices aligned with our true selves. Each dream, no matter how strange or fragmented, contains elements that can shape our psychological growth and spiritual development. When we consciously integrate these insights, we cultivate a deeper understanding of the shadow, reconcile opposing aspects of the self, and embrace our full potential. Dreams transform from fleeting experiences into active instruments of self-discovery, allowing us to step into life with awareness, purpose, and alignment with our inner wisdom. This is the essence of Jungian dream work, using the night's messages to enrich the day, unlocking the path to wholeness and authentic living. While dreams offered profound insights, Jung warned that many people fall into common pitfalls when interpreting them. One major mistake is taking symbols too literally, missing the psychological and archetypal meaning behind them. Another is ignoring recurrent patterns or dismissing emotional content as insignificant. Dreams are a language of the unconscious, and misinterpretation can lead to confusion, fear, or inaction instead of growth and understanding. For example, a dream of being chased is rarely about a literal threat. Instead, it often reflects avoidance, anxiety, or unresolved inner conflict. Similarly, ignoring recurring symbols such as numbers, animals, or archetypal figures can mean missing repeated messages your unconscious is trying to convey. Jung emphasized that effective dream interpretation requires self-observation and intuition, combining rational thought with a deep awareness of inner feelings and patterns. By avoiding these pitfalls, we can engage with our dreams as meaningful guides, turning unconscious messages into practical wisdom for our waking lives. Correctly interpreting dreams allows us to access the hidden potentials, insights, and spiritual lessons that our unconscious mind has been waiting to share, enhancing personal growth and self-awareness. The journey through dreams and symbols is more than an exploration of the unconscious. It is a path to awakening, self-discovery, and transformation. Carl Jung believed that every symbol, archetype, and recurring pattern in our dreams carries guidance from the deeper layers of our psyche, inviting us to integrate hidden aspects of ourselves and align with our true potential. By observing dreams, reflecting on their meaning, and consciously applying their insights, we move closer to psychological wholeness, spiritual awareness, and authentic living. Dreams reveal the shadow, the light, and the archetypal wisdom within us, providing a mirror to the unconscious and a compass for the conscious journey. As you continue to engage with your dreams, notice the subtle messages, recurring motifs, and emotional currents that arise. Each insight is an opportunity to reclaim your inner power, confront hidden fears, and embrace the authentic self waiting to emerge. Dreams are not just experiences of the night, they are tools for transformation, guiding you to live with clarity, courage, and alignment with your deepest purpose. If this exploration resonated with you, take a moment to like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to continue uncovering the hidden wisdom within your dreams. Share in the comments which dream symbols have guided or transformed your life, and step fully into the awakening that awaits within.